Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yes, guys, welcome back to Knowledge to Step 2. It's your boy Emmanuel. Today, I decided to make a video real quick on how my season is, my football journey is going so far. As I said, I'll be doing on this channel. So, right, I've not been able to update due to a couple of things going on, and so pre-season started on the 20th for me, and I've been training ever since. So I've done Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays again. So it's been quite a work, and I've basically just been trying to keep myself fit and catch up to the other boys, and so far I think I'm doing well. In regards to how my fitness is right now after the injury, been good so far. I haven't felt anything, and it looks decent. Like when I run, I don't feel any pain, so I believe I've recovered it pretty good. Unfortunately, I was unable to document the journey and post it on the channel, but as I would have liked to do. But I guess it's part of the journey, and trying to work and play football full time and also document it. It's quite a task for anybody, I think. But I guess I should be able to manage it and split my time effectively to be able to do it as it's supposed to be done. So another thing I wanted to speak about in this video was so yesterday we had our first friendly, and I have to say it was an eye opener of where I am and how far I need to get to in order to kind of reach the goal I've actually set myself, and it's quite a distance I need to cover. Now, going into the game, I believed my main issue would have been my fitness side, which was a big issue, but it wasn't as big as I thought it would be when it comes to managing the runs and stuff. However, I felt, how do I say, this game kind of showed me I'm not quite ready for a match situation. Well, when I say ready, it's kind of, I did crumble a few times under very minimal pressure, and I would say the game wasn't really one of my best. It was meaty. Now, one thing that I would like to praise myself for is the ability to change my mindset during the game. So, and by that I mean, once I noticed I wasn't having a very good game, I was able to not dwell on it, but switch on and just go into work mode. So just focusing on, if the game side isn't going my way, I made sure to focus on the fact that I can actually put in the work. Like, so I tried to press a little bit harder. I tried to track my man a little bit harder with a little bit of intent, and that slowly kind of balanced the game up a little bit for me, but it wasn't enough to say, oh yeah. So as I said, the next step will probably be obviously be doing my training, but I've got a one-to-one coach I'll be probably working with over the next few weeks, and obviously hopefully he can whip me back into shape and get me ticking, and yeah, it wasn't great, but I guess for me, a little instances that stood out was on my mental side. I went in thinking I need to kind of minimize my touches on the ball. That caused put me in a very kind of particular mindset where I was trying to kind of rush the plays a little bit more than I would have liked to, which caused me to make a lot of mistakes, like mine, especially when it came to like looking after the ball. I believe that's an area I need to kind of improve, work on in the next sessions, the training sessions and stuff. In the game particularly, I would say, if I was to break it down, some of my strength I believe during this game was I did manage to keep in line. Also, I played as a fullback, just in case you don't know. I play as a fullback, so I did manage to keep in line with the team. Unfortunately, as I said, my passes weren't really there. It was a little bit rushed at times. I tried to where I had time to, let's say my game perception was a bit off today, as where I had to like kind of take a touch. I tried to play one first time. Yeah, it wasn't going the way I wanted it to go. But on the other side, when it came to like kind of recovery run, I have to say the opposite winger did kind of help me a little bit, because he didn't really. He tried. He was playing, but he didn't really. As I believe, he didn't really push it as far as he could, because I believe there were some times where I kind of struggled to kind of keep with him or track him, and there was a particular time as well where I believe the opposition clocked. Yeah, my area was a little bit weak, so the numbers kind of increased and the ball kept coming down that side, which was a little bit I would say difficult to manage, as most of the ball were long, and there was a lot of kind of recovery runs I had to do, because I believe most of the times I was a lot slightly higher in tucked in than towards the midfield, towards my centre back, my right centre back side, and we were kind of really close. So it was a lot of take a step back and kind of track my runs and my runner, and yeah, luckily I guess there were a few chances where I managed to block the crosses and kind of avoid some sort of I guess dangerous ball towards the box. Another area I would say wasn't great, well, wasn't bad as well, was the 1v1s. There were a few times the wingers. At some point, I believe they did change the winger. So, and he tried taking me on the 1-on-1, and I believe I did manage to disrupt the tempo, disrupt the flow a little bit more. Made it hard for him to kind of go past me, which I believe is a plus. At least I was able to get toe in at certain times, or basically just kick the ball outside, making sure he didn't beat me as easy as he could have in certain instances. But yeah, I would say that was a good thing. Now, one area I might need to kind of improve is obviously my finding out where I actually fit in the team, if that makes sense. Like, movements were sometimes were a little bit off. Like, sometimes when I kind of went short, I believe it was kind of hard for the midfielders and the wing on our side to kind of find me, because there were a couple of balls that were played behind me, and a few that were played ahead. So I need to get that a little bit more, know where I should be or where I'm much more needed in the team, and know what kind of runs would benefit the team. So that's also some areas I'll be trying to improve and get a read on better during game times. But overall, I would say the performance, like, wasn't great. I'll probably say it was like 3 out of 10, but there was definitely there were definitely times where I kind of did do well, and definitely loads of moments where I wasn't really great to look at, especially. But yeah, I have to say I really appreciate the opportunity the gaffer's given me to join them, and obviously I'm gonna try and do my best during this season. Hopefully it gets well. Right now I'm at the bottom now, so I guess the only way is up. You see, the goal hasn't changed. It's just right now it's just been long to kind of situate myself, I guess, into the environment. But it is a work in progress, and hopefully we do take some sort of shape, and it all comes together. Now coming up next is another friendly on Wednesday with my B team, and hopefully in that game I actually do perform well. There is training today, so I will be attending training. Well, it's currently 4 o'clock, 5 just turned 5 o'clock, so I'll be going for a run. Yeah, I had to bring out the face mask, the altitude mask, just to get it running. You see, had to bring it out. So I'm gonna be running in these for about the next half hour of doing some drills, and yeah, hopefully I'll take it from there. And once I'm back, get ready to go to training, and yeah, just getting some touches in and work on the stuff I fell short a little bit on today during the match, and improve like gradually. Obviously, I wasn't expecting it to be an overnight project, but I wasn't even expected to be this far off as well. That's the update for today, and obviously, as a Ghanaian fan, I'm really distraught to see Ghana go out the World Cup. But I guess I had a bad game. Ghana had a bad game. I guess today wasn't our day, you see. But yeah, if you made it all the way to the end, I really appreciate you. I guess I'll see you in the next video. Nice, guys.